fighters are ready. The fighters are in the ring. And they are ready. So for representing so long, 90,000 fans here. And the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it up to
Paint the sky your favorite color.
What's up, fight fans? It's the mighty mean Joe Frazier. You are now tuned in to Fist Physics. Man, today's topic is Mikey Garcia taking on Adrien Broner, July 29th, Showtime Boxing. I want to say thanks to Al Heyman, Showtime Boxing, for giving us this fight. And if you are a subscriber of Showtime, it is free. That's right, people. This is another free fight if you are subscribed to Showtime Boxing. This is not a pay-per-view event. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to a great build-up between these two. Mikey Garcia is a hell of a fighter. Adrien Broner is a hell of a fighter. And glad to see this fight made. A little, not sure, man, because Broner, honestly, he's been struggling to make 140. I've heard rumors that Broner actually walks around but somewhere between 165, 175 somewhere. And Mikey Garcia is a much smaller guy. I think that Mikey can make 147 comfortably, but I do not think that would be his strongest weight. But this should be a great fight, action-packed for the fans. I'd be leaning towards Mikey Garcia to pull off a decision. But then you never know. I mean, Mikey Garcia actually hits really hard. I mean, he has more knockouts on his resume than Adrien Broner. And keep in mind that Robert Garcia, who also trained Marcos Mondana for his fight against Adrien Broner, is Mikey Garcia's older brother and trainer. So I actually think that that's going to come into play. And I would strongly be leaning towards Mikey Garcia to win the decision in this fight. It's a great fight. I wasn't sure if it was going to be made. I would prefer this fight over a Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. I think Easter is just too big for Mikey. But I think in this fight, this is going to be one for the fans and might actually be one of the better fights of the year. Once again, I want to thank Al Heyman, Showtime Boxing, for bringing us all of these fights so far. Very competitive matchups so far since January between Al Heyman, Showtime Boxing, Mayweather Promotions. The other side isn't really doing too good right now, man, and they're over there selling pay-per-view events for fights that really aren't worth it. So I'm super happy about this fight. So excited that they made this fight. The contract has been signed. I do believe that this will be taking place in New York, only because when you start to look up and try to see where the venue is going to be, it has been sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. So if the fight isn't going to happen in New York, why would you have to go through the New York State Athletic Commission to make this fight? You wouldn't. So I'm guessing that this is going to actually take place at most likely the Barclays Center, but maybe even the Garden. Who knows? But it's a great fight for New York, and I'm looking forward to the tickets going on sale. The announcement just came out this morning, so it's probably going to take a few more days before we get any information as far as the press tour goes and the actual ticket dates and the venue selection. But keep in tune. This is Mighty Mean Joe Frazier, Fist Physics 1.